Forward TV. The world is thinking.
Now let us consider what it will take to realize the vision of transformational diplomacy. First, America must recruit and train a new generation of foreign service professionals with new expectations of what life as a diplomat will be. We see glimpses of this in many places today. We see it in the jungles of Colombia, where our diplomats are helping old guerrilla fighters become new democratic citizens. We see it in the towns of the West Bank, where our diplomats are supporting Palestinian efforts to build the democratic institutions of a decent and free future state. We see it in Zimbabwe, where our diplomats are taking up the just and peaceful cause of a tyrannized people. These men and women are not managing problems. They are working with partners to solve problems. That is the essence of transformational diplomacy. And we measure our success in the progress countries make in moving from war to peace, despotism to democracy, poverty and inequality to prosperity and social justice. This mission will require our diplomats to be active in new places, far beyond the walls of foreign chancelleries and American embassies. It will also require them to work with new partners, not only with the nation's government, but also its local leaders and civil society, its entrepreneurs and its NGOs. Those impatient patriots who are working to open schools and clinics and secure their neighborhoods, to start businesses and attract investment, to fight corruption and promote equal justice under the law for men and women. We will also need a diplomatic posture that reflects the landscape of international politics in the 21st century. We must move more of our people out of Washington and dramatically increase the number of diplomats we deploy overseas, especially in countries like China and India. And we've begun to do this. When I took office, America had the same number of State Department personnel in Germany as we did in India. So in the past 3 years, we have shifted about 1/10 of our political, economic, and public diplomacy officers to emerging new centers of international power. Now, to be clear, we still need diplomats in traditional centers of power in places like Europe. But more and more, we need those diplomats to advance transformational goals, not manage the transatlantic alliance, mobilize it to defend our common interest, and mobilize it and inspire it to advance our common values, whether that is ending the violence in Darfur or supporting the democratic aspirations of the Burmese people or helping the free Afghan government to defeat the Taliban and transform its country. All of this requires further modernization of the State Department. We need to trust our people to manage greater amounts of risk. We need to get our people the best technology to liberate them from embassies and offices so they can work anytime, anywhere. We will need to be better at fostering and rewarding creativity and initiative, innovation, and independent thinking, especially among our youngest professionals.